Understanding the power of definite stroke visionary intelligence. Now, anytime some of us, please, in this season, we are in this particular retreat and praying. If you don't have that my book on infinite intelligence, get it from E or borrow. Now, when you talk about if intelligence must be infinite, it must be made definite by vision. That means you are not born to learn anything, everything. I said if intelligence must be infinite, it must first of all be definite. Intelligence has to be definite before it can be infinite. That means it is a concentrated ancient intelligence. When you can use a shepherd, God bless you now. Now, one of the powers that make God who God is definiteness. The intelligence of God is a definite intelligence. There is nothing that God prioritizes like definiteness. That is, He knows why your nose is the way it is. He knows why the shape of your head is He knows why you are the way you are, and He will like you to know. That is definite. Even in learning, He wants you to learn definitely. Now, whatever that will rule the earth must rule for definiteness. Now, in the indefiniteness, there's no limitation. I say in what? Indefiniteness. That is why the visionary spirit gets busy with you. That spirit gets busy with you to make you definite. Any spirit that wants to bless you must depend on vision to make you a definite man and do what is called definite teaching. Now, the essence is to achieve relevance in you so that you will not be like another person. I said there is nobody here that God wants to be like another person. And staying with yourself and be who you are and reading only what you're supposed to read makes you definite and then makes you infinite. And then gives what is called abatrus dominion. That is what is called limitless dominion. That is dominion without limit. That is abatrus. Now, when this thing happens, you start seeing. What I say? You start seeing. Now, when you start seeing, you become happy, and then you are satisfied. Let me ask you to listen. The spirit of inspiration gives satisfaction first, or it introduces peace even when there is nothing, so that abundance can come from nothing. You see, because if there is no peace, you can't create. So vision satisfies you first and give you peace. Then you start creating. Wait. If when we are in one room, 1B Enugu Road, I was chaotic. If I was chaotic and confused, I can't come out. I can't. I cannot what? I couldn't come out. Wait. We were 10 there in that room. 6 were women. Excuse me, this is Bible. There was no one day those girls distracted me. Because they were not there for me. Excuse me, there was no one day. There was no one day. The only thing they were there for me to do is to push me to where I'm going to. I didn't think anything about them outside it. God forbid. And they know it. Many times I will go out. I'll come out there because we are all sleeping there. They will scatter. Some of them will scatter themselves there when they are sleeping. I'll still kick them there and tell them to arrange themselves. And and excuse me, I was older than them. It's not that I was just too older than them. I was an old man. The only thing I had was I was stable. I was, and I told you that some people told me to my face that how can young men and women go into be sleeping while they say they are doing prayer? They will say how prayer will go. I look at those unstable minds. I was laughing in my heart. Shameful. I said to myself, I left university 5 years ago, and what I'm thinking of, what I should be thinking about is girls. When my mates are already far. When some of my mates are already big men. And then somebody like me. Don't you know there's a life you will start, you know you will end. There is a way somebody can live. That way, that thinking, you will know that thinking will not take you anywhere. So if you know it will not take you anywhere, why do you allow it? In the first place, if you have future, you will not even allow it. I know that if I made it with those guys, then I would die there. And for what? Excuse me, there was nothing even in them. There was nothing. Fine girl didn't keep me down. All these people who are his prayer warriors. So, somebody, excuse me, my idea of human being is somebody that have to be useful, nothing else. That's my idea of human beings. I've never smiled anybody outside the use. If I see you and I'm smiling with you outside you, I'm fake. If I turn back from you by 7 and I will remember you on my way, the only reason is use. Even that time I was small, but I still know it. Now, a lot of people read so many things, but it's a secret I'm telling you, but they're not intelligent. The reason that John Maxwell doesn't create is because his intelligence is not controlled by vision as per definiteness. If you have my book on infinite intelligence, there's a chapter there on infinite intelligence is a definite intelligence. I know the day I wrote it. I had it audibly to write it. And that's the day I know that definite intelligence is an endless intelligence. And that is another name for God. One of the ways to call God is to call him infinite intelligence. That is endless knowing. Endless knowing. The day Awolowo came to me, I told him, I said, where do you came from? Where did you come from? He said, I came from the realm of unknowing where God is one. A lot of people don't know that God is one. That's why they are saying that's why they said in the name of God, the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. There is no time Jesus is equal with God. It's not possible. I said God will always be one. Anybody who made Jesus equal with God have not met God. And that belief will never rule the earth. To bring the son of a man to the equality with a man is a misnomer. That truth cannot reign. I said that particular truth. No. In the parable of the wicked husband man, the coming was not for. That story didn't make the owner of the vineyard one with the hair. So Awolowo told me, he said he came from the realm of unknowing, where God is one. And then the realm of unknowing is a realm of infinite intelligence. The realm of unknowing. Now, if you are not brought if your intelligence is not infinite, then you can't come to the realm of unknowing. I say, if your intelligence is not definite, then you can't come to the realm of unknowing, where God is one. That means the church, this particular church now, are not in the realm of unknowing. In the first place, they don't even appreciate knowledge. I said they don't. If somebody appreciates knowledge, he will not love prophecy. You don't do prophecy when the spirit of unknowing is around. I say men should not, when the spirit of, no, it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. Now, this is not new. It's like something you have known, but I'm trying to repeat it because I want to bring it in another way. The values of men control the accomplishment of God on earth. Now, the only thing that matters to God on this earth we are is values of men. And then values of men is a being value. What does it is? It's not a having value. I said the value of men is a being value, not a having value. I'm sharing on the values of men determines accomplishment. It's not new. I think I've even made a book on it. Is there a book on it? Yes. I'm following that book on what I'm saying. Now I want you to know that that is what is called the being of a person. Now some of us don't care about that being. Now, you have to look at a being before you talk about what the being will accomplish. Because accomplishments ends with the being. Excuse me, don't worry about the luck that will happen to a being. Don't build on it. Can't you say, Shepherd, God bless you now? I said,